Aquarius, Aquarius, motherfucking crazy ass Aquarius. What's up, Aquarius? My asparaguses, you all get a weirdo name. So we've got Capricious Sun, we've got Leho, we got Scorpio. Yeah, I know I repeated ho twice, but those are your guys' sidekick names. I don't care what you say. You know, I'm Reese's Pieces, so I'm a Pisces, and we're Reese's Pieces. Everybody gets a weirdo name. You get a weirdo name, and you get a weirdo name. Everybody gets a weirdo name. So today the decks that we're going to be using for you guys are the Steampunk Tarot, and the Halloween Oracle, So, let's jump right into this reading. I really love these cards. I haven't got to use them very much on the channel, so I thought if anybody deserves special cards, it's Aquarius. So I said this in my last video. Capricorn and Aquarius share like the #1 spot in my heart. They definitely are consistently, in my personal opinion, they share #1. They can't have, no one's more important than the other. Let's just put that right there. Because I love both of them. I think Aquarius is always so like nurturing and giving and just really wants to help people, and you like really want to see everybody's perspective. And I love that about you guys because you guys don't jump to conclusions. You get every side of the story and then you make the decision. And I don't know if it's just me, but it's usually in my favor. And it's because we have a very similar point of view. And I love that about Aquarius. Aquarians are always my favorite people to go and talk to about things when I'm not sure. Because you guys just have such great perspective on things. Like, I don't know. That's really the best thing I can say is, like, your perspective is key. So if you guys are struggling with that right now, like being able to see things, your girl Reese's Pieces is here to help. So, so for Aquarius, because Mercury is in Gatorade in your, that's right, I said Gatorade, not retrograde, because let's make light of this, because retrograde is happening in your season. Poor Aquarius, you guys, like, you got the brunt of the stick this year. First 2020, and now Mercury in retrograde in your sign during your birthday. Rude. So, I did just roll for you guys. So we got 2 and we got 1. So for this season, guys, your lucky number is 3. I don't know how that will correlate to you. Maybe it's an angel number you keep seeing too, 333, 3 3s. Or this is like a third-party situation. This is going to involve 3 people. Whatever it is, it's definitely, you're going to have to take a chance on the power of 3. So without further ado, Aquarius, my asparagus, you guys are, better be strapped in and ready for this one, because I feel like you guys have had a really rough run of luck lately, and that's why I felt, because I tried to roll for the other signs in some of my other videos, and I didn't have the time, so they didn't get numbers. You guys are probably going to be the only sign to get a number, because you deserve it. This is your season, and you're going through a retrograde, and that's not cool, and I feel like with, so there's a lot of things going on for Aquarius. One of the planets, I want to say it's Pluto. I could be very wrong. Don't quote me on that. And certainly don't fact check me because I know it's wrong. But one of them is in your sign right now. And it's not going to move for at least 5 years. Which means this energy that we're all experiencing, this rebellious, chaotic energy, is because it's in your sign. It's not your fault, but it is causing a lot of problems for Aquarius right now, because what it's asking you to do is it's asking you to learn change. It's asking you to become new people, and that's not a bad thing, but it is a really rough thing. You guys are evolving. You're not just metamorphosizing, you're evolving. You're becoming a whole new version of you, Aquarius. So we're going to help you kind of find out what your guidance is going to be for this, because I really feel like this is going to be a long time coming. So I can't give you an affirmative outcome, but I can help you game plan. How about that? I think we're good game planners, you and I, Aquarius. All the Aquarians I've ever had, like, friendships or relationships with, like, amazing people. If it didn't work out, it was just because, like, I'm emotional. Pisces were emotional, and you guys are analytical, and you can only take so much of that emotion for so long before it's just too much. And we can be too much. Pisces is next reading too, so if you guys are dealing with a Pisces, that will be posted right after this one. So just keep in mind your lucky number is 3, and I feel like those two go there. I don't like that combo, but I have to do it. I'm sorry, Aquarius. I knew this was coming because of a freaking Gatorade, right? We're going to call it Gatorade so it doesn't sound so negative. Because I feel like every time somebody says, like, oh, Mercury's in retrograde, like, everybody goes, so, Mercury's in Gatorade. Why? Because we're going to hate. We're going to be haters and just say that. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mercury. Please don't come after me. Okay. Yeah. Oof, I was worried about this. I've been worried about this. I have a lot of friends that are Aquarius, and they just seem to be really having a rough time right now. And it makes sense because, you know, Gatorade's happening for you, and, you know, the planets are kind of aligned in your houses and your constellation. So everything's really happening rapid for you guys. Can we get energies for Aquarius? Okay, we've already got some cards here. More energies for Aquarius, please. Can we get energies for Aquarius? My crazy ass Aquarius. I love Aquarians. I talk shit, but that's just because they know I love them. And if you don't know I love you, I love you. But yeah, I love my Aquarians. Y'all are like the teammate. Like, that's really the best way I can put it, is y'all are just like my teammate. Like, if I need somebody who I know will be on my side, it's gonna be y'all. Okay, we're gonna put this here. I feel bad leaving it there, but I'm gonna have to leave it there. And yeah, we're just gonna leave that one like that too. Get a couple more cards because I don't want to leave you guys in this energy. I can already see where this is going. All right, Aquarius, we get it. We heard you. You want to know. You're gonna know. Okay. All right, Aquarius, let's see. Where's that? There we go. Okay. Okay, so some of these things are good and some of these things are not so good. So let's just start with the oracle cards. So the oracle cards are telling me right off the bat that you're really in this big process of change. And you're really trying to control this change. Like, you're really trying to take control of the situation. I guess I should say this is the past. This is the past. And the witch, the earthly weaver of worlds, is like you trying to take, like you're almost trying to use manifestation to control a situation that you can't control. You have to let it be. You have to, and you know, that's the thing too, is like, I feel like, yeah, a lot of you are like very powerful manifestors or magicians or clairvoyants or clairaudience. Those who don't know what that is, go check it out because it's pretty cool. I've actually recently learned how to do that. But yeah, the earthly weaver of worlds, you are definitely trying to use your power to control a situation. And you need to stop. Like, you need to stop right away. Because your future, if you continue to try to control the situation, is the ghost, regret, and the skull of darkness. The skull of darkness is like, it's not a death card, it's a tower card. Like, I always view this card as like, it's never really a good thing, honestly. Like, I've never seen this card be a good thing. The only time this card is a good thing is when it comes up with unnecessary fear, the graveyard, which we don't have here. I will pull at least like 2 more oracle cards, or at least I'll try if we have time. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing here that you have this like shift. So you are trying to control a situation through like your special abilities, whatever they may be. And this could be like talents too, like stuff that you do as a hobby. But you're going to have a lot of regret trying to control this the way that you are. And in your future, all I see is regret and darkness. Like, I see a really dark time for you, Aquarius. I'm kind of scared for you, especially with Mercury and Gatorade. Like, yeah, that's right. I'm still going to call it Gatorade. Because I just feel like you need a lighter subject on that. But, and I'm seeing this, and again, why I see this manifestation is like, you're trying to use magic to control the situation, or you're trying to use, you know, fortune telling, or some of you have really turned to your spirituality at this time. And because you're already having a hard time. And I know that for a fact because this is going on. This whole thing is going on in your sign during your season. So, yeah, Mercury is going to mess with you. I feel like this is really a time for like change and rebirth. A lot of these cards are like showing up as like change and rebirth. So moving on to the tarot cards, we have the Magician here. And this Magician is in reverse, which means that you can't use that ability to get what you want. Stop trying to control this. I feel like you have this huge control issue, which I've never seen from you, Aquarius. I think, yeah, you guys have that, like, you have the ability to be controlling, but I've never ever seen you actually use that. And I feel like you're really using that here. I don't know if you're trying to control yourself, or if you're trying to control a situation. I'm seeing the Page of Swords here, so maybe you're seeing some sneaky, deceitful behavior from someone, or you are the sneaky, deceitful one, and you're like, this Page of Swords in between control and regret is like, you know, it's almost like this page is trying to tell you to cut this, like, this bond. Someone's trying to control something with magic. Like, someone is definitely trying to control something with magic. And I feel like you, Aquarius, are this page, and you're trying to tell this person or get, like, put your energy into telling them to cut it the fuck out. Or telling someone else that they need to cut this out. Probably the Knight of Swords. Whoever relates that to you, or maybe that is you, I feel like in this, just these like cards right here, I'm really seeing, Aquarius, that you're kind of having to come to somebody's rescue. And that's not fair, because you need to be rescued right now. Because right now I'm seeing just like lack of passion, you know, maybe even some so some conflict. We've got four of wands in reverse, which is, you know, a poor union. So I feel like you're really trying to save someone by telling them the truth about a very bad union. And the 10 of wands in reverse is like, you're really tired of repeating yourself. You're really tired of having this argument. And then we have the 7 of beetles, which would be like 7 of pentacles. That's again, just like, I feel like you're working too hard at this situation. I think you really need to let this person or this situation play itself out on a grander scale, because what you're doing and what you're trying to do, you're manipulating the situation into a dark space. There's a calamity coming. And honestly, I feel like the more or less you're involved in this, the more or less is going to be this like big towery moment. Yeah, see, and the selenite crystal just rolled to this tower moment. So this is going to happen regardless. I think if you try to control it, it's going to make it worse. I think you need to just let this happen the way it's going to happen. Hang on, let's look at this though. Yeah, let's see. So there's that 4 of wands, and then the 10 of wands, and then we have 7 of pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Hangman in reverse, and then we have the Knight of Cups. So I feel like what I'm getting from this whole scenario is that, like, someone's in a bad union. I feel like this is someone that you love, or maybe you know that this person is, like, someone's working magic against someone else. And you're trying to come to that defense. You're trying to help control the situation. And you're trying to tell this person the truth about this terrible union, and they don't want to listen to you. And it's causing a lot of strife in your life. It's causing a lot of problems for you, not just this person. And you really feel like you've like a family has been broken up. Like, really, 10 of Cups is the family card, and it's in reverse. So you feel like your family has been ripped apart by this union. And you're tired of working so hard to try and convince, you know, this knight that they're wasting. I feel like this knight is like, they're in a bad relationship, because usually the Knight of Pentacles is like an offer of a relationship. I feel like this is like someone like turning down an offer for a relationship because they don't have perspective, or their perspective of the situation has changed. I think, that's what I'm seeing here is, so basically, you're trying to control a situation that this person already knows is bad for them. And by you continuously, repetitively telling them that it's bad for them, you're investing more energy into this than need be, because this person is already aware that they're not happy. And I think you emphasizing that for them, that they could have had a beautiful life with someone, or, you know, that their family is being like kind of ripped apart right now, is making it harder for this person to just let this whole situation go. Because I can see that there's the Knight of Cups here. So either you are the Knight of Cups and you're trying to help offer like emotion, or I feel like this person that you're dealing with wants to make an offer of love to someone. But because of all of this going on and your hand in it, it's making it really difficult for that person to make that decision to walk away on their own. Because I really don't feel like this is you, Aquarius. I feel like you're very much involved in this. Like, I see you all over this. Like, the swords are all you. Any swords that are in this is totally you. Pentacles is going to be an earth sign, fire sign in the wands, and then we have the 2 water signs. So I feel like you are trying to control and manipulate a situation that's already headed down a certain path. And I think this is also has to do with like a fire sign. So maybe this is in a situation with a fire sign that's not going very well. And this earth sign is like, I feel like the earth sign is the one who's involved. So I feel like it's like, this earth sign is the person you're trying to protect. And this fire sign, because all of their cards are in reverse, is the person that's causing all the problems. And you're trying to manipulate the situation and be the hero because you think that this person deserves this like emotion, this previous happiness. There was some happiness and it's been taken away. And I think this person already is aware of what's going on and what they want to do. So you need to let them make that offer of love on their own. Because I think you're trying to manipulate it in a way that's not helpful. Or your manipulation in this is what's going to help this person realize that this is not helpful and that they truly want to offer this love to someone who deserves it. I don't feel like this is you specifically, Aquarius. I feel like you're really trying to protect someone here. And maybe that's the case, but you can't protect everyone, honey. So we're going to pull one more card, and then that's going to be it for your reading. Illumination. Yeah, so you want to tell someone the truth. You know something, Aquarius. You know something. You've been trying to manipulate this thing for a while. You've been using magic. You've been, using control. You've been, even right down to maybe like you're worried about someone manifesting something or that something bad was manifested. So now you're trying to come to this person's rescue and save them. And that's all, and it's all going to be illuminated regardless of your hand in it. This situation is going to happen regardless of who's involved, regardless of who tells the truth. That's just it. So, okay, Aquarius, I feel like that was a pretty productive reading. I feel like that was a pretty quick, productive reading. Just don't try to control everything. Because these sword cards are in the upright, I think that, yeah, you definitely should tell this person the truth. You know that it's going to cause some calamity, but you know that it's for the better. This fire sign is really causing some issues in your friendship with your earth sign friend. And there's some water here that I'm not quite, like, I'm picking it up, but I don't feel like I should, like, emphasize on it yet. So you take this how this resonates. But I will talk to you all later, Aquarius, because you're my Aquarius, motherfucker crazy ass Aquarius.